We are taught that buying a home is the ultimate financial milestone to celebrate. But what if that exact milestone is secretly draining your wealth? Look at this chart comparing a standard mortgage balance against stock market returns. Over 30 years, an average mortgage exacts a heavy toll. It costs you the price of the house, and it simultaneously robs you of millions in compound growth opportunity cost. To see exactly how this happens, we have to look at the math. Let's set a baseline. You purchase a $500,000 house and put down a standard 20%. That is a $100,000 down payment. For the remaining balance, you take out a 30-year fixed mortgage at a standard 6% interest rate. In this video, we're breaking down the exact mechanics of the home ownership trap, so you can see if you're building an asset or simply buying a liability. Evaluating a home's worth based purely on its upfront purchase price blinds you to the true long-term math. The first structural hurdle is amortization. Banks mathematically structure loans to extract their profit first. This pie chart represents your single monthly mortgage payment. In year one, that payment is severely lopsided. A massive red section goes straight to interest, while only a microscopic green sliver actually pays down your loan principal. Slide that forward 10 years. Because the system is entirely front-loaded, that green principal slice barely grows. You spend your first entire decade largely paying the bank for the privilege of holding the debt, preventing you from building any meaningful equity. Add up the total lifetime interest on our baseline 6% loan over 30 years, and it drops a staggering new number onto our board, nearly $460,000. That single line item practically doubles the cost of the home. The original $500,000 price tag is a mathematical fiction once the cost of borrowing is factored in. Next, we have to calculate the unrecoverable sunk costs. Property taxes, maintenance, and insurance are mandatory. Every month you pay them, that money vanishes. Financially, this is identical to paying rent to the city and the bank. This line chart tracks the standard 1% rule for annual maintenance. Notice the trajectory. As the property value appreciates over time, the cost to maintain it scales upward right alongside it. It never decreases. Now we layer on property taxes and insurance premiums. Over 30 years, these expenses endlessly compound, creating a massive area chart that represents a completely invisible drain on your wealth. When we accumulate those three unrecoverable costs over 3 decades, another heavy block crashes into our baseline tally board. The guaranteed existence of these perpetual bills completely debunks the cultural myth that a paid-off mortgage means you are living for free. But the heaviest penalty of all is opportunity cost. This is the compound wealth you actively lose by taking your initial $100,000 down payment and locking it inside the concrete of a house. Let's run the exact same math, but invest that $100,000 into the S&P 500 at an average historical return of 7%. Take 3 seconds and guess the final 30-year outcome. Thanks to the explosive effect of compounding, that baseline capital skyrockets to $761,000. That massive final total was sacrificed the moment the down payment was made. That cash isn't safely stored in the property. It is actively bleeding potential compound growth every single day. This balancing scale compares total net worth at year 30. The home buyer's value is violently shrunk by the immense weight of lifetime interest, property taxes, and maintenance. The renter's stock portfolio, fueled by down payment and maintenance savings, absorbs rent costs, rising rapidly via compounding interest. Here is the definitive formula to calculate your own local market reality. Take the purchase price, add your lifetime interest, add your lifetime sunk costs, and add your opportunity cost. When all hidden expenses are mathematically accounted for, a disciplined strategy of renting and investing often outperforms buying. The math forces us to redefine what truly makes an asset.